It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up. All right, begin.
What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. I hope each and every one of you are doing well this morning. Now, before we get started, I want to ask you guys a favor. If you don't mind, go ahead and punch that like button and also smash that share button so we can get this channel recognized. And if you're on Instagram, go ahead and give me a follow over there at NCTubTV so that we can stay connected. Now, with all of that said, let's go ahead and get down to business, because I'm pretty sure you guys know that Will Smith lost his cool at the Oscars last night. And to be honest, saying that Will lost his cool is a bit of an understatement. Let's just say that Will went completely off, and I understand his position in this, and I stand 1000% behind Will Smith. Now, I've been preaching this for years. A lot of people tend to ignore me. Hey, that's your prerogative. I've been telling people, stop giving all of these comedians a pass just to say any and everything. All of that stuff ain't cool, right? And because they're comedians, there still should be certain boundaries set that they can't cross. But a lot of people say, no, let them be creative. Let them say what they want to say. It's just comedy. Well, Will Smith didn't think it was funny last night when Chris Rock made a joke about Jada's bald head.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay.
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of it.
Out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
Now, as soon as this situation happened, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram blew up at the same time. Hell, I can still smell the smoke from the firestorm that Will created once he walked up on that stage and checked Chris for saying what he said in regards to Jada. Now, following the incident, Will Smith had to be calmed down by actor Bradley Cooper, Denzel Washington, and also Tyler Perry. Now, Will did reveal what Denzel told him while trying to calm him down. And so Denzel says to Will, in your highest moments, be careful. That's when the devil comes for you. Now, Will's son Jaden is in full support of what his father did, and he posted this to Twitter. He said, and that's how we do it. Now, the facial expressions from these celebrities when the incident took place is just priceless. I'm telling you, Lupita, I believe I'm saying her name correct. If I'm not, I do apologize because I love her. She stole the show with her facial expression. You know, a lot of them seem to just be in absolute shock of what had just taken place. Now, what I find funny is the fact that some of those same celebs were laughing at the joke that Chris Rock had told in regards to Jada Pinkett's bald head. Jada suffers from a condition called alopecia. Now, you have a lot of people online that are so ignorant saying all Chris Rock said was a joke about her head being bald and things of that nature. It's not like she's suffering from stage 4 cancer. Listen, alopecia is still a condition that Jada cannot control. And I'm pretty sure that deep down inside, even though she tries to hide it, she does feel sensitive about the fact that she can't grow hair. And so in my estimation, it was a bit insensitive for Chris Rock to get up there and make that type of joke, right? Given the situation, knowing the nature of Jada's condition. He knows about it, right? You know what I'm saying? It's not some big secret. And so a lot of people are out here saying that Will Smith could have handled himself better. Well, Chris Rock could have handled himself better as well by not saying such a tasteless joke.
Now, y'all know I've been struggling with alopecia, and just all of a sudden one day, look at this line right here. Look at that. Look at that. And so it just showed up like that. Now, this is going to be a little bit more difficult for me to hide. So I thought I'd just share it so y'all not asking any questions. But you know, Mama's going to put some rhinestones in there. And I'm just going to make me a little crown. That's what Mama's going to do.
Now, this isn't the first time that Chris Rock has said something about Jada Pinkett. back in 2016, Chris Rock had this to say. It says here, after Pinkett Smith boycotted the 2016 Oscars ceremony for its lack of diversity, that year's host, Chris, suggested in an opening monologue that the actress wasn't even invited to the show in the first place. Jada went mad, he began. Jada says she's not coming, protesting. Then he quipped, Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited. Chris went on to poke fun at Will, who many had pegged as a lock to be nominated that year for his work in Concussion. Jada's mad her man Will was not nominated for Concussion. I get it, Rock said. It's also not fair that Will was paid $20 million for Wild Wild West. Now, one could say that Will Smith still was angry about what Chris Rock said about his wife and him back in 2016, you know what I'm saying? And so when Chris made that joke about Jada last night, Will became froggy and he jumped. Now, like I said, once this situation took place, the internet blew up. And so you had some people that were siding with Chris, and then you had people that were siding with Will, you know what I'm saying? And so basically one person in particular decided to chime in and give his 2 cents, and that was Stephen A. Smith. Check out what he said.
What Will Smith did tonight was straight bullshit. Props and congratulations to him for winning the Oscar, because he deserved it. And I love the brother and I'm proud of him, but boy, was that a shameful act for him to commit tonight. To go up on stage and slap Chris Rock like that, he's lucky he didn't get his kicked, particularly after the event was over. If not by Chris Rock, to the fellas he had there with him. I mean, damn. Denzel and Bradley Cooper and Tyler Perry having to calm you down, your publicist having to run out and calm you down. I mean, come on, bro. Come on, man. There's no excuse for it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't even try to justify it, okay? Chris Rock said it years ago. Every time black folks doing something, you know who messes it up. I never dreamed in my wildest dreams I'd be saying that about Will Smith. A black man, Will Packer, did a phenomenal job producing the Oscars, and you do this to stain yourself, to stain the Academy Awards? Damn.
You know, the one thing about Stephen A. Smith is he always uses his platform to ridicule and to chastise people that have the same hue as him. He never jumps on his platform and talk about WP. Never. You know, who are we to try to tell a man how to respond when someone makes a joke about his wife? Will Smith did what he wanted to do. Now, he understands that there's consequences for his actions, but he's a grown man, and I believe that Will Smith is prepared to handle any criticism, any scrutiny that comes from what happened last night. You know, this is the second time this year where somebody that has the same hue as Will and Jada tested them at a high profile event, because Laverne Cox was talking about their entanglement issue at the SAG Awards, right? And it was so distasteful for Laverne to bring that up given the moment and time. Now, reports are circulating this morning stating that Will Smith may be in jeopardy of having to give his Oscar back because he was in clear violation of the policy and the rules and regulations that were set by the Oscars. Now, I also see a lot of people being petty on the internet talking about that Will Smith put hands on Chris Rock, but he hasn't done anything to August Alsina. Now, this is a very different situation, right? And so at this particular point, right, you know, August was considered to be family to Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. But my question to y'all is, y'all don't believe August when he said that Will Smith gave him his blessings to be with his wife, Jada? You know what I'm saying? I believe that August wasn't lying about that. So in all honesty, I don't think that Will Smith really cared at that particular time about, you know, Jada and August hooking up because, you know, they were separated. Now, Will did post this to his Instagram account. He said, me and that Jada Pinkett got all dressed up to choose chaos. And then he also says you can't invite people from Philly or Baltimore nowhere. Now, at this point, Chris Rock has elected not to file a police report. So he's not pressing charges on Will Smith at the time, but that could change in the future. So listen, this situation is out of control. It is what it is. I do commend Chris Rock for being able to carry on the show, even though I didn't like what he said about Jada. He was able to be a professional in that moment and continue the show. A lot of people would not have the fortitude to be able to continue a show after you just got publicly humiliated in the fashion that you did. But hey, all I have to say, congrats to Will Smith for winning his first Oscar. It was a masterful performance that he put on in the movie King Richard. Now, as far as Chris Rock is concerned, I really don't care about anything that happened to him last night. I really don't, because this is the same dude that sat up there and said that it was okay for WP to use the word ninja in front of him. And I'm paraphrasing. You guys can read between the lines. So take this as a lesson learned. Stop talking about people's wives, right? Especially when they have a medical condition that they can't control. And to be honest, I hope that Chris Rock woke up in every drop of the humiliation that he suffered from last night. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel no way about it. But anyway, I'm gonna let this go and let y'all have that in the comments. Drop down and let me know what you think about this particular situation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.